Yes, I got booted out. So, come to part 2. Let me see if I can find me somewhere. I don't know what happened there. I am so happy you guys really put up with this craziness of my life. Hello, Pam. Hi, how are you, sweetie? I am so thankful that you came over. I am, yeah, this is crazy. That just did it all on its own. Here is part 2. Let me see if I can bring it up and copy it and see if I can find my besties over here and move them over there. And let's see, come on over. I don't know what happened there. It was really weird because I didn't even touch anything. So I look crazy wherever I froze. But regardless, hey, Pamela, how are you feeling today, sweetie? How are you, Miriam? I am having a wonderful time today. Okay, we were talking serious stuff. Okay, serious stuff is what we were talking about. Jennifer McGuire's plates. Okay, Jennifer McGuire's plate system on how to fix them is incredible. It is an incredible. Hello, hello, hello. I am so sorry that we kind of had to move to another channel. I got booted out. I can't even tell you how that happened, but it did. So let's see if we can do that again. Yes, so we were talking about Jennifer McGuire's stuff. Her video, and let me see if I can copy and paste things to our new space. It's Jennifer McGuire. It is it's super easy to find, but maybe that's why I got booted out. So let's not worry about that. Okay, it's cleaning her plates, and you put it with hot water and you boil them down. You put them in the sink and you smash them with cookie sheets. The heat helps make them flat. The hot water is the chemistry in the plate will make them flatten out. And I absolutely need to do that because mine are so wavy. You want to have your plates now ready. We said we had 39 days. Let me look. 39 days till our next April 15th, when hopefully our lovely box will be here. Okay, so that is huge. We need to figure that one out. We need to do that and go ahead and do that now. I am trying to see where I am on all of these things. I wanted to say hello. Hi, Joy. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here with me. Let's see if I am on the right channel. I think I am. I am telling you, oh my goodness. Let's see if that one comes up. Oh, thank you so much for trying to find me. I appreciate it so, so much. And I will take a drink while everybody comes over here. We were talking about Jennifer McGuire. The green works with everything. Green is an earthly color. It works with everything. It's on our green earth. So if you have football pictures, if you have Easter pictures, if they're in spring, if you're doing blue bonnets, excuse me, green. Okay, but on top of the green, we are going to do also live and in person. We are going to do beachy colors. So yes, and I'm in love with this. This is from Hobby Lobby. I'm absolutely in love with this, okay? So this is our beach colors. These are the pages that I'm using. This is called Paradise, okay? These are the pages, different pictures. There's a whole video that I did, I want to say, and yes, we're going to use, what was that called? Fringe, okay? So I did a whole video on what we're doing. So if you don't like green, come on over and do something with Paradise. Paradise is our beachy, sceney stuff. But what the point is going to be a warm-up for Create. Create is also fast and furious in places. You need to prep before you get there. So prepping for this is a really good warm-up for your Create, okay? And we're also going to do, so that's, did I say 8? 8 scrapbook pages and 9, no, 3 cards. Ooh, 9. Ooh. Okay, let's see, what do I have? Has anyone put the plates in the dishwasher? Beth Murphy, I don't know. According to Mr. Chemistry, Mr. Jennifer McGuire, the heat is not just enough. I have a brand new dishwasher. I would hate to ruin it. But the heat is not enough. It needs to get smashed together. Yes, it needs to get smashed down. So, and he didn't want you to put them in the oven because of the fumes that can come from it. I don't know. He explains the whole thing. I have to find that for you again so I can show it to you. It's the YouTube. Yeah, he had a whole, he's a chemist or engineer, chemical engineer or something. But what is her name? Jennifer McGuire, plates, clean. You guys can do this part also. Avoiding warping stuff. She tells you all of the chemistry of what you're supposed to do. Copy it and move it over to our little spot here. Paste. Okay. That is the channel that I'm going to follow while I'm trying to fix my plates. You know that you can also figure out how to avoid it, but that's what I'm going to do. Her husband is the inventor of the press and seal. Whoa, I love the press and seal. I probably would really like him. Yes. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in there that's way above my pay grade. Okay. Chemistry wise. Okay. So let's take a look at our topics today is tools and tools for our Create space. So let me bring my, this is the reason why I'm sitting here all weird, because I want you to see my room. So I'm going to take you off of my little camera handle here. Hold on, sweethearts. Martha, hello from Downey, California. Hello, how are you? Okay, so I think I'm supposed to flip this over away so you can see the disaster that I have going on here. Okay, so here are all of, like, this is just storage of stuff. And in here I have my dies, and you guys have kind of seen this before. I have them in alphabetical order. I have way too many dies, you know, to put them in you know, those binders, but I have them like this. Okay, so first of all, I really try to keep them organized. It doesn't always happen. So that purple basket right there is supposed to be what where it stays when I'm not in yeah, like when I'm not creating. But this is a real crazy looking room. There's stuff all over. There's stuff on top of here. There's things right here I want to show you. There's, you know, a whole bunch of, I pulled out my toolbox because we need to go through it. And the way to find your favorite tools is to pull out your toolbox and empty it out. And I kind of think I'm going to switch to these little containers in lieu of a toolbox is what I kind of think I'm going to do. I feel like these are really nice to take with me. You see, they fit in there. No, there's another one. There's 3 of them, or 4 of them. Yeah, there's 3 in one set, right? I think. So I kind of think I want to do that instead of taking the bag is big. So I don't know yet. And then I have stuff on this side that has all kind of stuff, and it needs to go to different places. Here's my file. They call it the round file. And then under there, I have extra stuff that I use all the time. And then right there, you see those warped. And here I have more stuff. Here, oh yeah, I have one lovely needs to find a new home. I need to rehome it. So let me know if you need a craft tote. It's $125 plus shipping, ready to go to your home. I have 2 more, so I'm letting this one go away. So you see how down there at the bottom is my printer, my big printer. So I wanted you to see everything that's going on in here. I have my little stuff going on underneath my table, but I really try to keep the underneath the table empty. Okay, that's a huge thing for me. Now I'm going to bring this over and we're going to open up the toolbox. Okay, hold on a second. We're going to open up the toolbox and then we're going to try to figure out what is the best tool for you, which ones I like, which ones you might like. And I'm going to try to see if I can figure out the Amazon links to them also. Let's see. Okay. And I am sorry. I apologize. I do not have the best of internet. Therefore, my internet, I just kind of have to, I do the best I can with it. Okay. So let's move some stuff over. And let me see. I did have my Amazon store. I wanted somebody that has high power internet to go in. Hold on, I have to copy it and move it over. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I have a little bit of allergies going on. Paste. So it's supposed to send you straight to my Amazon store, but I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't. I will try to link specific things to you in case it's not going the way it's supposed to be going. Okay. So first thing, you need to have a clean space to do what you need to do, right? So I do not have anywhere near a clean space in my little world. So we're going to start way down basics. I cannot live without my light box. I usually don't have it on until I'm ready to start creating. Okay, I have this one on. This one is self-healing. This one is glass. I didn't know I would love glass so much. And so that's my base. You have whatever you need to put on the bottom. Underneath my base, if you see this stuff right here, this is a yoga mat, and it's like cork. And I love it because it kind of gives me a little cush for all the stuff that I put on top. And I have my mother's dining table. So it takes me to my checkout page. Okay, so we'll have to see if I don't know how to do that, if it takes you to your checkout page. We'll have to see how that works. My mother's dining table is from 1970, and it is a it's kind of like an old hollow mahogany. I don't know what to tell you. So it's noisy, so that's why I put the cork on top. I think it really helps me do that. Now let's try to figure out if you are going to need space to put all of your stuff on top. You're also going to need different. All right, you're here with me. I don't know why it keeps sending me out. You're live. Are you here with me? Yeah, I noticed it was something. There must be a fluke going on, but we will try. I think if I notice it fast enough, I can restart it or something. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm glad I'm back. Okay. I think I'm going to have to move my camera a little bit lower, which means your vision is a little bit different, but that means I can see the phone from above. Okay. So we started with the bases, mats. Okay. You also, I have never found one, but you also need rulers. I love all of my rulers. But I don't like any of them more than the other. Okay, this is the Martha Stewart for the Maddie for a quilting. I love that because it has all the little grids on it. Can you see that? Let me pull out a white behind it. Okay, you see that? So I can see every little line, and I use this for cutting into my page protector, okay, because it's nice and wide. It has a lot of grip on the back of it, so it doesn't move at all, okay. I really like that. And then I have a ruler, but I don't think if they have it anymore at my Scrap Shack, and you can't see it on white because the letters are white. So you can only see it on dark, okay? But they have every single little number on here, so you can really see what you have going on. And I don't think they're making them anymore, but I love that, okay? There's the Ranger, that's the normal Ranger right there. And then I have the Ranger that is this one that I cut into so it's not straight anymore. And they told me that this one you're not gonna be able to buy anymore. The Tim Holtz one. And then of course I have my lovely Anna Griffin, that's the big long one. You need one that is really long because sometimes you want to go diagonal on a page. So, okay, we're down to like basics, okay? Rulers. If you're not going to have pictures with you, then you want to have mats, okay? These are just plain old creamy, and I do 5x7 and I do the 4x6 because that is really the way to go. You want to have both. Okay, and I use temporary adhesive for them. So like this one, so that it works on the back and over here. Hello, Roseanne. This is my little, now let me see if I can do that. Let's go look at, and how do you do a list? Martha's Crafty list. And if I say, view only, copy the link, I bet that one might be the right one. Paste and send. Okay, so let's see what happens there. That one there was my Amazon view and only, copy the link. Yeah, I think that might be the right one I need to send you. So this is my stamp that I absolutely love. It is just makes a stamp of the picture. And let me see if I can find the actual one. Share, copy the link, and move it over to you. Let's see. Paste. Okay, I know that's the big extra long link. I know. You have to go into the picture to get the short link, but maybe the second Martha's. That's true, Joy. It also cleans them. Well, I guess the dishwasher would do also. Yeah. I'm still thinking about this. How to share my link, view only. Okay, man, it is. You know what's going on is it is super windy here, so maybe my little internet in the sky is not wanting to cooperate. Okay, we're going back. Rulers, clean stuff, your Plano 5x7 mats, okay? Your picture mats, you need to have some picture mats ready because you are not going to know what pictures you're going to want to put where at, okay? You need to kind of have that stuff. I use temporary adhesive. I've been using this Easy Runner Grand. You got it too. Oh, perfect. I have been using this one and I absolutely love it. They also have one on just a little tiny one, but I need big. I use a lot. When I use it, I use a lot. Regular glue, I use the big ATG. This is the generic. What you have to make sure of is that you get the one with the multiple holes, okay? Because if you get the one that that only has like 4 holes, this won't work. It also works. Thanks for the camera stamp. Okay, so that one worked. Okay, I am pretty clean when I try to do my work. And if I'm erasing things, I need to get the dust off. So I always carry with me the little glitter vacuum, desk vacuum thing, and then a one of these lovely clamps that holds your drink in. But I have gotten fancy, and I have ordered the ones that have, this is just my old gunky one, but I have gotten the one that has an attachment on here and a drawer. You can swing in and out. This is like the old one. You know, I need to upgrade every once in a while. So I use that all the time on my desk. So we're kind of getting our setup on our desk, right? We have, I have my cork, I have my light, I have glass mats and rulers, and I have glue. Okay, now wet glue. You guys know my favorite wet glue is the Art Glitter Glue. I have it on repeat, and it's right here. I get it in the big 16-ounce container, Art Glitter Glue, and I am waiting for my glitter. Oh, I'm so excited. This one, and then I put it in these little containers that look like this. I love them because they have the big, they have the hole in here. Well, see, and then this happens. They have the hole, the little needle top. Let's try this one. That one feels right. The needle top has a little needle in it. This is a nice long one. I want to say it's 18 gauges. That's the gauge that works for me. I think they have some that are bigger and skinnier, but it doesn't work for me. If you're going to a crop, I would suggest that you find some of your favorite duct tape and start putting your stuff with your, no idea why I keep bouncing out. There is nothing I can do other than it's the possibility that it's very windy outside. But you guys know we did part 2, this one, and then we will do a part 3 if we need to, okay? But you can see what your basic stuff here is, okay? And then you get to cutting. I don't know what to tell you about cutting. There's this wonderful pair of scissors right here. They're nice and snug. That works really good, nice and snug. But I love these Fisker ones. They're black, they're titanium non-stick. They're in my gift list, Amazon store, okay? I love these. They also come in the little short ones. You need a good bone folder. I like the real bone folders. I just like the way they feel. And you also need to clean these, because if they're not clean, you can have them score yucky, like it can break your paper. You see how I have glue on mine? Yes. And then you want to have your little brushes right here. And see, I had to upgrade my brushes because look, they look so yucky. What in the world? They look, and they feel kind of like it's yucky, nasty. So I ordered a new set from those. Let's see, where in the world is this? Okay, so I'm not spinning. Okay. Those kind of things are what you need, because I need a pokey tool. Now, when you're in cutting mode, I have no sound. I have no sound. Sound, testing, 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 testing. Does anybody have any sound? Testing, testing, testing. Ay. We might have 3. Testing, testing, testing. No sound. I have no sound. Westy Mom, no sound. Martha. Okay, let's see. It's back. Oh, you can hear me? No way. You can? Ah, yay! Oh my goodness. Is this going to be a challenging one or what? Okay, you see what we have going on here. Now, you also need your hole punches. And I don't think I've ever used a hole punch for, I'm sitting here thinking, for an Anna Griffin, you know, like for an Anna Griffin real project. I don't think we ever use them. But sometimes I want to put a ribbon somewhere. No sound again. I hear you fine. Cheryl, are you with me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Beth, can you hear me? Patty Rossi, again, no sound. What in the world? Hello, testing, 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 sounds. I have sound. Good. I hear you. Oh, my nefresis. I hope we can make this work. Ooh. Okay, here we go. This one. I love a good hole puncher, but you need to have hole punches that are your normal size or nice and big fat ones, okay? This one is one that has the slot in it. Can you see that part? It has the slot in it, and so therefore the slot will make your ribbons go through it better than these big round ones. I only have this one around in case I need a, go through 4 or 5 pieces of cardstock. Doesn't really always live here. But hole punches, again, no sound. Really? What in the world is going on with the sound, peeps? No sound, no sound, no sound. Well, I have my little speaker on. Let's look. No sound. Sound is fine. Oh, well, I don't know who to believe. Is sound good or is sound bad? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? I have sound. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you see this is just basic. Glue, double-sided tape, temporary adhesive, wet glue. Okay, those are going to be things that are going to be basic. Your little tool in one when it's time for a die. Still no sound for me. I am so sorry. I hear you loud and clear. Oh, we're gonna work on it. I don't know what to tell you. So we have that there, and then see here, this one is, I have doubles because I do one to carry and one for home. I like to have a little water, okay? A little spray bottle, a little water, and I do a little bit of alcohol. And the water and the spray bottle and the alcohol and a little wipey will help you get glue off of yourself really nicely if you need to, okay? So that's kind of those little things that I carry around here for me. Your favorite little scissors that are, see how these are nasty right there because I've been gluing and gunking. I need to get them all cleaned up. I'm telling you, that's why I was going to sit here and do this with you because it needs to happen. Hot glue is up to you if you're a hot glue person. I carry a hot glue gun in my bag to go, and I have one with me here at home on the side in case I need it. I don't like hot glue because it hurts. It hurts me. I cannot use the hot glue correctly. And then you need your, let me move this over here so you can see this, bone folder. Okay, I have different scissors. And then I have a variety of different things that I like to use. This one works really good if you have the hot glue. I'm not a fan. This one, if you want to like take and scrape something off, this one works really well. Pencils, markers, Sharpies, ink. This I love, but I just got one that is the, what is it called? The reverse one, and I think I like that better. Okay, so consider the ones that you like, but don't do a big old mess like I have here. Okay, get rid of the one that you don't want. Okay, these are all like pins. Let's put them in here. This one is one I got at Walmart that I have to tell you I am loving. It is supposed to be non-replaceable. It's from Westcott. It looks like a pin, but it is an X-Acto knife. Is that not crazy? And then you pop it back in. I do not know why I keep getting bounced out. It's coming back. Here we go. Spinning, spinning, spinning. I'm coming back. I can catch it right when it starts to spin. And if it catches, I can stop it from bouncing us completely out. Okay, you see what we're working on. We're still just basic tools. But I'm just saying, this I like better than, where's it at? Than this one. They're the same pointy. I think I just got this one from Spellbinders recently, and I think I should order another one or find the other one that goes with it. I think I have another one, but I like that better. But trying to be less cluttered on your table, I don't need to have both of these sitting here with me. One should go in a different stash, okay? Washi tape is my friend. You know that I have to have washi tape on the top of my little paper. It'll also be upside down. Here is the other Easy Dot scrapbook adhesive, which is the same as this one, but this one just has less. You know, this is good maybe for traveling because it's smaller. I don't know where my real washi tape is, but I have a whole bunch of it. But scrapbook tape, well, I mean, painter's tape, there's actually a painter's tape that is yellow that works way better. The blue one is very strong. Okay, so now let me tell you about, let me see if I can find it here. I can find my sample, if I can find my sample. Okay, let's talk about this one real quick while we're talking about other stuff. This is also in my Amazon store. While we're talking about stuff, I want to say is not as expensive as the beautifulness. Let me bring the other one over here. I'm bringing both of my samples over here for you. Okay, are you with me here? Okay, so you see how I fill this one up. This works really well. It can travel really well. It is a little, what is this, 8 little containers in it. Okay, I think they have some that are even bigger containers. This one also can have things that are, you know, too big. I'm trying to find places to put this at. The floor will have to do. You can put your 12-inch strips on the very back. Okay, this one works really well for me. I want to say there may be 12 bucks on Amazon compared to, you know, I love this one. This is my jam. I love, love, love Francesca. She has 3 holes that are big and long and then 4 inside. And then you can also put the big 12-inch strips on the very bottom. Okay, don't forget. Now you can't jam it up because she's made perfectly perfect. Like so you see, so there's not much room for you to put a lot of paper in there compared to the plastic one. The plastic one I absolutely love. Where are you, sweetheart? This one. Absolutely love this one. It also works really well for a cheese and meat snack. Am I gone again? No? Ooh. I'm standing up so I can see the camera for you guys in case I go away. But I'm looking for the Amazon box for this. It's not under stamps. It is maybe, I don't know, container. Yep. Yep. Okay. Copy. And oh my God, they also have them. And let me tell you, if you can possibly go into my little store, they also have them in 12 by like 8s. And those boxes work really, really good for your papers. Okay, so I'm putting them over there, but you can get them on Amazon containers. Okay, when it comes to containers and trash, I don't know what that noise is. It sounds like the garage door opener or something. Okay, I love these. They came from my sweet friend Shirion. And I will tell you, they don't work for me for 12 by 12 paper, but it works really good for scraps that you want to use again. Okay, so I have a black one and I have a white one. And whenever I have basic colors like this, they have a bag and they are self-contained. It has a really nice zipper. They work really well for that kind of stuff, okay? They come in big containers. I think you get like 10 or something to a bag, and they come in all different colors. This kind of stuff you need, even if you want to use Ziploc baggies. I'm all for the baggie. I have the baggies also. I'm just saying this works really well in your bags to pull your totes in and out, Okay. I also have the really nice expensive ones from our organized lady, but the organized lady, the plastic sticks to itself and I can't pull on it as well. Okay, I'm going to move my big stuff out of the way. Let's see, do we have any questions? How's everybody doing? I'm looking at questions back. Where did you get that? Okay. Rolling, I am with you, Martha. I am not a hot glue fan. Okay, if you have any questions I haven't been able to answer because I've been yapping, give me a question. Say hello. Give me a thumbs up. Look, I have 3. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way so we can get my big toolbox over here. And basically, we're going to empty it out because that's the way it is. Oh, my goodness, score tape. You've got to have score tape of all different sizes, okay? You need a big 1-inch. You need the little bitty ones. I had the 1/8. It's right here. Okay, but the 1/8, it's too small for me. So I have gone to like 1/4, half, and 1-inch. That's like enough for me. The rest I don't need this little bitty one, and I just can't keep it alive. I just can't. The other big thing on your list is you want to have this lady here, Totally Tiffany. I have tons of her bags. All of these pop-up dots that you want to use. There's just so many sizes and thicknesses. I like them to be a little bit thinner. I don't need like this is maybe 3 millimeters. I'm not going to have a millimeter. It's a 1/8. Yeah, that's the 1/8. That's about as much as I need. I don't need this big double one, the big double one at all. Oh, it's my new husband's alarm system. The door opening and closing, it sings in the house. Okay, so that stuff works here. And you can use whichever ones you like, but you need to have some kind of pop-up dot for dimension, okay? I was about to tell you my lovely friend Shirion has put us onto this big fat glue stick. And I don't think I've put it in my Amazon store yet. The big fat glue stick and the gold one and a white one, okay? And I will tell you, I love these. I think that it's going to be my go-to compared to trying to ink the edges. You know when you go and ink the edges, and I wanted it to look really pretty, okay? This is my notepad, so I can do this. Now when you open these, be careful. You have it, there's a way to do this, and you kind of have to prime them. I'm trying to find, you can see it. You kind of go up and down and shake it, you see, and then you get your ink out. The whole 1-inch thing, you can ink your edges of your paper so much easier than inking, okay, with the ink pad. And they come in 500 different colors. I have got this gold one, jumbo. I will put it in my store. I don't think it's in there right this minute, okay? But you see the difference? I am really liking that, okay? And you kind of just do the edges. It's like, you know, your golden. I just love this. Yes, I will give you the link right now. The other thing that I did with this, because I was playing, remember we did the kintsugi, right, Pamela? Pamela had a fit when we did the kintsugi, and then we inked it, and then look at that. There's our kintsugi with a marker, Pamela Densmore. I was thinking about you when I was doing this last night. Look at that. I also ordered one. Now these are super inexpensive. They're 3 to something, but I ordered one that's really nice, high quality, real, you know, from like the arts department, and I think it's called titanium gold or something, and I think it's going to be champagne gold colored. I haven't gotten it yet, so I haven't you know, I can't tell you how beautiful it is yet. So let's see if I can say markers here in my little store and something come up. Yep, I don't have the big 1-inch one, so let me see. And here we go. And let me see if I put them here. And then I add it to my list. Okay. Are you still with me? Because, yeah. And they come in all different colors. I would suggest the gold and silver one, because I think that is the best color. You get so many you get so many for them. That is the 3 gold pack. Now, I thought I saw a silver gold pack, but maybe not. And then let me go find you the zigzag. Why am I calling it zigzag? It's the 2-way. Oh, it's zig. The 2-way pin. Ouch. There's so much information in my head right now, you guys. You can't even. I can't even. And it doesn't help that the internet is windy and it's blowing away. Okay, it is in my craft store. And now let me see if I can come over here and share this one. I think I'm going to need 2 pieces. It's $13 for 2. And paste. And so when it's wet, it's called 2-way because when it's wet, it's permanent glue. But if you let it dry, then it becomes like a Post-it note. Okay? But what this works really well is that once you prime it and you put it on the edge of the glue, okay, let's just pretend I don't have my glitter, so I can't show you. You put it on this and then you run it through your glitter, and my goodness, Shirion gets the most beautiful straight lines of glitter ever known to mankind. And I'm looking for her card. It'll come up because it's underneath all this mess. It's gorgeous. And I will share the glitter colors that she uses because they are perfection. They are absolute perfection. Okay, the white one. The white one, I thought, I haven't used it yet, but I thought it would be perfect to do a faux white matte instead of another piece of white paper and make more weight to our page. I thought that this might help us. I think it might be really good for B. You know when you're using 2 bright colors, but you want something to separate it? I think this might be the answer, but I will show you that one also. I haven't played with it yet, but I think that one might work. And let me find the white one that I just, oh, here's the one that I ordered. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the real, okay, like the real, okay. It's called Liquitex, and it's like real. It's not to play. It's a little pricey, okay? So play around with your gold ones that are not so pricey. These are $12. It's called unbleached titanium. And when I look at the color palette on it, Pamela Densmore, that looks like champagne gold to me. So I ordered it. I don't think it's here yet, but my husband did go pick up stuff recently. Does it say delivered yet? Arriving today. Okay. Yeah. So I want to show you that part. Okay. Now, what else do we have? The Create merch store is open. Oh my God. How fabulous is that? Ah, that is fabulous. Oh my goodness. Is it gorgeous? Is it gorgeous? Create merch. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Create merch store. Let me get the link for you. Copy and move it over here, and that way you can go in and look. Create merch. It kind of looks like last year's. Ooh, they have baseball caps and coffee cups and a big tumbler. I like it. And they have a desk mat. It's 18 by 12. Oh, that's muy nice. 18 by 12. It's creamy all over. It has the green logo around it. It's 20 something. I like it. You know, that would be a perfect of one that says create. Oh, we might have to add that to the cart because you know I like bigger. If I'm working somewhere else, not on my desk, that is absolutely fabulousness. Did we say at cart? I don't think I'm going to do t-shirts. I already have a create t-shirt, and I may not, you know, even the long sleeve ones that I love. Yeah, but the merch, the 32 by 16, it's only $30. I think that one might be really a good deal. So anyway, am I spinning again? Okay, we're gonna go and look at the next one, which is my big monster amount of our bag. I can't even lift it. This is my bag, okay? It is way overfilled. You don't need to take this much. When I went to California, I took two Ziploc baggies of Like, who needs? I mean, it was two Ziploc baggies. Uh, so yeah, you don't need that many, this much stuff. Okay. Okay, so when I open up to see what, let me see if I can make you higher, but you have to promise me to tell me if I start spinning. Okay, everything inside the inside part we just went through. Glue. I have two temporary glues in here. I have an extra ATG. I have two. I travel, so I want two of them. I don't like moving things back and forth. I like to have my score tape ready to go in a different little container, okay? I don't want to have not enough. So that's huge for me, okay? Right here. And the foam tape. There's one in here. Let me show you. Am I spinning? I just saw that turn off over here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, this one is a 1/4 inch of the foam tape. This is my favorite size of foam tape. It's just the perfect size. Yes, I love that. Okay, that is going to be what we already talked about being our basics. It's just perfection. And then I have told you guys I have a cheat sheet. I have two of them. I have one for my desk. I have one for my bag. These are called Scrapbook Page Maps 2. And then this one might be Scrapbook Pages Map 1 by Becky Fleck. I love to have them. I'm old school. I don't want to have to go in and look at online something because I may not be able to get it. Do you know what I mean? I may not be able to you know, Wi-Fi. So I have one that's always with me on my desk. They're different, but you know, you just need a little something to get your juices flowing. It's not like you're going to create the exact same page. It's just something for you to have to be secure that you're going to be able to create. Now, I have Ziploc baggies. And these are my favorite whatnots. Okay, you need a sharpener. I will give you a list of this class. This little video is going to need its own, what do we call this? Supply list must. Okay, these are my little baby inks that I haven't even opened. I don't open them until I am ready. But you see, these are just inks that are just plain. But now we can use the Chirion method and do a gold marker, which I love. Okay, but these are just basic inks that I might want to have, and I carry them in this little thing. I also have new X-Acto knives. I have two X-Acto knives. I don't even need an X-Acto knife, but I have two. Okay, here's the other little X-Acto right here. That goes to the Prima. Here's my favorite though, that cheapo Walmart. Okay, so I don't know why I need all the extras. and then a fire stick because I'm not a smoker, but I do burn my ribbon every so often. Okay, but those little things I want in a little bag, okay, because that needs to be in a small bag. Alrighty, that is there. And then further in, I told you water, I told you a hole puncher, okay. The one that we didn't do is a gift wrapping tape. Sometimes, sometimes we cut paper and we didn't mean to cut the paper in the right size. So you have to merge two pieces of paper together to the best of your ability. So you kind of put a little tape on one side and you get your other little paper that you want to merge just perfectly. Okay, and you can kind of do the little, you know, there we go. I've got it there. And then you can continue your world crafting without having to worry about your paper. Okay, the gift wrapping invisible, I don't know if it's acid free. It saves my life a couple of times. Okay, and then I have the glue that is from Nuvo. I love that. It has that little arm here for my arthritis. It feels good to me. Okay, and it has that little thing here. I may not go to, I might have to leave this at home and go to just the little tubes, because look at the difference of what we're packing here. Do you see what I mean? You have to figure out what you want. Yeah, you have to figure out what you want. Then I have this big monster glue. I think it's still in there. I think I should start using more of it. But somebody told me that this was really good for glue dots, or what do we want to call that? It doesn't even come out. Is it? You know, look, I haven't even opened it. I think this is my second one. I must have another one in here somewhere, so I'm not going to open this one. I know I must have ordered two, because you know your girl over here orders two, like she has twins. Let me see if I have another one. No, I don't see one over here. So what it does is supposed to be like a dimensional glue, so it stays nice and fat, okay? So that's something that you might consider for your stash. If you run out of glue dots, if the glue dot isn't going where it's supposed to go, I'm still looking for the rest of it. I don't know, it might be in this stash here coming, so I'm going to keep that to the side. We have to play with that. That might be something worth having. It's supposed to be all-purpose craft glue. Apply a thin line or dots of glue, depending on the project. Use light pressure, press for best results. But they told me to leave it like out and let it get tacky, and then it becomes like a glue dot, like dimensional. Okay, and then you might need your little things, you know, because you get, and a Band-Aid. Sometimes you need a Band-Aid. Alrighty, sometimes you need a Band-Aid. Absolutely, you never know what you need. So I carry that. And then you need to carry, I don't even like these anymore. They're too hard on my paper. So I have, yes, I do. I have gold clothespins, because Pamela Densmore told me where to buy them, on Amazon. Okay. And then here's my washi tape. Look at that. Here it is. So that washi tape, I mean, it's way better, less sticky than the painter's tape. Okay. Way better for that. And some you want to be clean, you've got to use some antibacterial hand gel. All right, this is all coming out. And here's the other little, somebody gave me this as scissors, and I think it has to go in my to-go department because it didn't work for me. I think somebody said they were quilter scissors. Aren't they cute though? Look, they're all, I think I got them in Temple. Maybe I'll keep them as a souvenir. Elizabeth's Crafts. Okay. And then scissors. This is really has been my go-to. I really like them. I didn't know I would like them so much. Yes. And then old school. Every once in a while I'll go old school and I want to zigzag and I want to scallop. So yes, I do have them. And this is the non-brand generic. It's really pretty though. And then next to me I have the orange Fiskars I've had for 100 years. Okay, I love them, love them, love them. On this side, right next to the new gold edging, is going to be your gold Stellas. Gold, you can put this because it's a paintbrush. I'll put this away and bring my sample back up here. Because it's a paintbrush, and let me remember how you open this, and then you have to push. You can put this in the smallest amounts of cracks, like if you want to do a flower, okay? Really, it just works. And it gives it a tiny bit of shimmer without it being too gaudy. You still have to stay classy, not too gaudy. And then this one I love because it is clear. Let me open it. Okay. And sometimes you want just a little bit of shimmer, but you don't want it to be, I'm trying to see if I can even see a color. It's not going to be a color. It's going to be just a little bit of glitter on it. Okay. Whatever you like. You might like the stickles. I like these little paintbrushes. A clear and a gold is pretty much all I'm ever going to need in that department. And washi tape and pencils sharpened with erasers. And I do need to order more erasers because I run out of them. And a fancy pen because, you know, we're fancy around here. And lots, I carry probably 4 of these. Like I carry them in my bag, at least 4, because you never know. One might get clogged. One night you might forget to put your top on. And then there you go. And then I always use a coffee cup and some paper at the bottom with some water. And when I'm working, I will have my little glue needle in there like that, and that helps that needle thing stay nice and wet and not get clogged while you're working. Okay, so I carry or I borrow somebody's coffee cup. Okay, maybe I should get some more plastic ones so I can have one to travel with. Okay, let's see what else is in. Oh my goodness, there's a whole nother side. And yes, I have a fancy ring because this belongs to Roncia. So you know, it's just for fun. And yes, I do wrap my lovelies in twillies because why not? They're fun. And here we go. We're opening up the zipper. I think this is just all tape. Okay, here you go. Extra adhesive, extra foam tape. I always get chapped lips when I'm at a retreat. And I love this Vertigo Ease. It smells good, and I sometimes get a little dizzy. So there you go. And then I have the old-fashioned way of doing my mitering. So I have one of these little triangles and an old cutting mat in here. That is all we need, right, in this department. So you can see how much I'm carrying. This is a lot, and it's heavy. And do we really need all of this? No. So that's why I'm trying to clean it out. Okay. Love the new Tim Holtz Teflon one when you need to do some beautiful paper. And my bone folder, oh, it's a little bit not as slick as this one. So you kind of have to see, okay. And then this one also works really good. It's called a Sticky Thumb. I got it from Joy. And am I still here with you? Yeah. And it helps you take the stickers, adhesives off the back of your stickers. You know how sometimes we just can't get the stickers? So that those little barbs on there kind of scratch the sticker and you're able to lift. Okay, the gold pen. I love this gold pen, but it's last year's gold pen, and it's not, I don't think it would be as easy. Where did my little book go? Here. I don't think it's as easy as that big fat pen. You know what I mean? It can probably get into these little details more. But I really like the big fat pen for inking. I feel like this I might slip and mess up. And you can't fix it. It's permanent. Like this is permanent. Okay, there. And then I like to keep them upside down this way so that the tip is not wet. Okay, and then we have another little one of those. I love a pokey tool. When I'm working and die cutting, I will use this all day long. But then after I'm in the creating space, then I'm going to use the pokey tool. And this thing can go away, and I use this one all the time, okay? And here is that reverse tweezer that I love. It has the right angle. I love that I can do a little reverse tweezy thing to it. Now, you have in here nothing, okay? This is all of the stuff and glue that's in here. Now, what all of this stuff is in here, I'm pulling these all out, and we're going to see what all kind of stuff we really need, because I don't think you need this much. I took 2 Ziploc baggies to California, and I borrowed whatever else I needed. You know, your friends are going to let you borrow stuff. Oh, and then on here, I have one of these little Tim Holtz as a keychain. It's like a little key fob, but it's for, remember when we used to love to rough the edges of our papers to kind of give them that worn look? And that works really well, okay, with these little things here. You kind of just hold that, you see, and there you go. You've got your little rough edge, and then you can come over here with your gold marker, and you do your edging. Look how pretty that is. Tell me that's just perfection. I just like that big fat tip. Feels like it's not going to tear for me. Oh my goodness, have we been going on for an hour and a half about nothing and everything? Okay, so there you go. That is what is going on here. On the side, on your side note of what I always carry is wipies to clean my space up. Okay, I have here those extra foam tapes, score tapes. And then I will have little baggies of crazy stuff, like, you know, more clips, more little clips here. And then this one is, oh my goodness, we need to talk about this one. I have 2 of them I absolutely love. These are the Lights. Very easy to travel because they fold like this, okay? And it's called an Light, and then it opens up and it produces 24. Would that be like 24 inches? 18, I'm looking. 18 inches of light. And they're light to begin with, okay? They're super light to begin with. So yes, I have 2 of them because I need a lot of light. Sometimes we go to those hotels and it's dark. So this lovely is the electrical stuff to go with it. I keep them separate. And then the next little lovely that I have, I've had this before, the Standy Y, and it works really good. And it's like super light, and it's like nothing, but it doesn't stay still, like it tips over on me, but it works like this. Okay, and it's just a couple of dollars, and you get like 3 of them. So it's a really good thing to have for traveling, because it will, you know, it'll keep your little stuff here, your glue will stay right here, okay, from getting dried up. It's like silicone on this little pad right here, and it's flat, so you don't have to carry anything else. And very important, everywhere you go, you're going to have to have all of your chargy things. So I have, you know, all the charges, all the cords, stuff that is needed. You know, everything's going to need a USB or a C or a D or whatever. So I have this little thing that I carry all together. I have one for my craft room or craft space here. Okay. And I have one that I travel in my toilettiere bag, just like that, because I need it to be. And I have the only one that I don't have extra of, I have one of these that has like those multiple things on it, but I need iWatch little circle thing. So I don't, I don't use it that much. I have it, but I have it, I wear it if I'm going to be uptown. Oh my goodness. Am I starting to spin? Okay. All right. You see all of this 500 million things that you can use to carry your stuff in. I think I'm switching to these boxes, and maybe I'll carry my stuff in something else. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's super blurry on my side also, sweethearts. So you can see getting super blurry. It's coming and going. I think it's the wind. The wind is affecting my, what is it called? Starlink. Yes, I think so. Let me get my phone and show you how much this is from a distance, because you guys are going to laugh. Like, look, all of this stuff. It's just craziness. Oh, these were the fancy ones that I was telling you about. Okay, you can get those also to travel with. They have them now with coffee cups on them. And because I'm obsessive, or indulgent, I have 2 of them. And I have 2 coffee cups. I mean, this is my stand, my section, my place where I work and play. And some people even travel with their extra little TV tables on this side that they use for stuff, right, Pamela? They take those entire TV tables. I have 2 of them. Well, these are the Michael's table, standing tables. That's what those things are on the side of my table. Okay, and send me an email if you want my bag. It is for sale for $125 plus shipping. If you need to travel, yeah, and I'm getting all my stuff over here and over here ready. Okay, so you saw that. I will put together a list of all of this that I had that we talked about, and I will put it on my, let me see if I can switch this over. I will put it on my webpage, Martha's Paper Crafting, and I will put it on there, and you can download it free. I'll figure out how to get it to you. Get on my email list, because I will mail it to you guys first. And this is like basic tools you're going to need, you're going to want, on top of all of the machinery, okay? You're going to need plates, okay? That's, yeah. See how I need to go do that real quick with the Jennifer McGuire thing? You're going to need your plates on top of that and your machines. But I kind of think we needed to talk about that so that we can all be on the same page and go get ourselves ready. What was the number? 39 days? Was it 39 days? For Create. I'm so excited. Okay, my love. So it's been a long, long one. Oh my goodness. It's like an hour and a half or 2. But this was important. We needed to talk about what we need to do on our desk before we continue on. You need to get ready. Now, the big one was also lights, right? I have so much light. I have 6 can lights in this room. And a big monster construction light and 2-watt lights. Anyway, I will see you on Monday, and I don't know. I have things going on Sunday that will determine when we will be here on Monday. It'll either be noon like today or 3. Okay, so just keep track. I'll let you know as soon as I can. Again, 39 days. Stressful. Papers will be in our beautiful hands. Pamela, I cannot wait to hold Jack. I'm thinking of navy. I think we need to have some navy drapes. I'm thinking about it. I know. Okay. I love you guys to pieces. I will see you soon. Monday, let's do it. Okay. And go get your desk ready. We need to receive, create 2026. Here we go. Bye.